Okay, $6.51 billion, right? Let that number really sink in for a second. That is the projected value of the global artificial intelligence in transportation market by the year 2031, and it's surging at a massive 17.5% growth rate. Now, if you're an airline executive or an operations manager tuning in, you already know this isn't just some big, flashy number on a screen. This is literally the financial imperative of modern aviation.
So, welcome to this explainer on the future of aircrew mobility. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through this today, because what we're looking at is, honestly, a total paradigm shift. We're going to explore how artificial intelligence is stepping up to be this ultimate operational co-pilot, completely revolutionizing aviation logistics and crew transportation. If you have ever had to deal with the absolute nightmare of moving pilots, flight attendants, and maintenance crews across sprawling, chaotic airport ecosystems, well, you know exactly why this matters.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to cover the changing landscape of aircrew mobility, the AI transformation itself, exactly how the technology works under the hood, some key benefits, a few real-world scenarios, and then finally, we'll wrap up with the future of mobility.
All right, diving right into Section 1, the changing landscape of aircrew mobility.
The reality we're facing today is that traditional methods of coordinating your aviation workforce, they are incredibly strained. Just look at the cascading failures of manual management. Think about the unique needs of your line personnel for a second. Pilots have a zero-tolerance policy for delays. Maintenance teams need urgent, specialized equipment transport literally at a moment's notice. And when you're relying on manual scheduling, a single weather event or a sudden maintenance delay creates this massive, unstoppable domino effect. You've got scheduling agents scrambling across different time zones, dealing with communication black holes, underutilized vehicles, and frankly, skyrocketing costs. It is a reactive cycle that's just exhausting and really expensive.
And that perfectly brings us to Section 2, why aircrew transportation needs AI transformation.
Look, to survive and thrive right now, the aviation industry absolutely has to stop just reacting to fires and start preventing them entirely. The crucial shift is really in the stark contrast between these two approaches. The legacy approach, reactive management, leaves you stuck with rigid allocation and delayed responses. But when you implement AI, you're shifting your entire strategy to predictive operations. We are talking intelligent routing, automated allocation, and proactive adjustments. It's basically the difference between finding out a cruise shuttle is stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic after the flight is already delayed versus the system automatically rerouting that shuttle before it ever even hits the bottleneck.
Underneath that shift is just a massive, complex web of intelligence. An AI transportation platform doesn't just look at a map, right? It's continuously ingesting and analyzing years of historical flight schedules, your real-time crew rosters, live GPS data from your entire fleet, predicted traffic patterns, and instant alerts for weather disruptions. It even factors in individual crew preferences, like, say, their favorite transport modes, just to ensure high satisfaction while still keeping everything strictly within operational constraints. It's incredibly smart.
So let's demystify exactly how it pulls all that off in Section 3, how AI-powered crew transportation works. Let's break down how this intelligence actually builds into a seamless four-step automated workflow. Step 1. The system is constantly collecting data directly from your airline's operational core. Step 2. AI-based prediction and planning take over, forecasting those peak periods and anticipating bottlenecks before they happen. Then, Step 3 is automated transport allocation. This is where the system dynamically matches the exact right vehicle to the right crew based on capacity and timing. And Step 4, this is where the real magic happens, real-time adjustments. If a flight gets suddenly delayed, the system instantly recalculates everything, no human intervention needed. The AI just handles all that heavy lifting of logistics seamlessly.
Which leads us straight to the bottom line ROI in Section 4, key benefits for airlines.
This is exactly why operations managers and executives really need to prioritize this shift. Implementing AI translates to radically reduced transportation delays, which pretty much guarantees your flight crews arrive exactly when they need to. It lowers your fleet operational expenses because you no longer have standby vehicles just sitting idle or driving these highly inefficient routes. You optimize your resource utilization while simultaneously boosting crew safety through real-time tracking and automated driver behavior analysis. Ultimately, it just empowers smarter, data-driven decision-making across your entire hub. To really anchor those benefits in some hard data, let's look at the proven metrics of AI integration. These systems have actually delivered up to a 25% reduction in traffic congestion just through smart routing. By utilizing predictive maintenance, where the AI actually tells you a vehicle needs servicing before it breaks down, you can see up to 20% in fleet maintenance cost savings. And by optimizing routes based on real-time traffic and vehicle load, airlines can achieve a 15% improvement in fuel efficiency. It's simple. Better mobility directly translates into a more profitable and far more reliable airline.
Moving right along into Section 5, let's explore some real-world airline scenarios.
Picture this, and it's a very relatable operational nightmare. A sudden, severe storm rolls in. You've got immediate, widespread changes to flight schedules, and your ground transportation plans are instantly totally useless. Traditionally, your dispatchers would just be overwhelmed, right? Phones ringing off the hook, people trying to manually reroute vehicles with almost zero visibility into actual road conditions.
But with an AI-powered system, the response is instant, and it's automated. The platform immediately recalculates alternative routes around the weather. It dynamically reallocates those idle vehicles to handle sudden surges in demand. It pushes real-time updates straight to the crew's mobile apps, so they know exactly where to go, completely bypassing those awful fragmented communication gaps. The AI essentially acts as your highly intelligent co-pilot, managing all those ripple effects network-wide long before they can compromise other flights.
Now let's look at a second scenario: complex, multimodal crew movements. Imagine trying to synchronize the movement of diverse crew members. We're talking ground staff, pilots, VIP executives, all moving across various airport zones, terminals, and off-site hotels, all at the exact same time.
The AI flawlessly orchestrates multiple modes of transport all at once. It'll schedule high-capacity shuttles for your ground crews, dispatch luxury vehicles for VIPs, and identify the absolute optimal transfer points based on live traffic. It guarantees critical connection timing, so a pilot never misses a flight just because their shuttle was running late. And hey, if a primary vehicle breaks down, the platform seamlessly integrates and dispatches a rideshare backup. It literally ensures every single staff member is exactly where they need to be, right on time.
So let's zoom out a bit and look at the broader horizon in Section 6, the future of AI in aviation mobility.
What does the next phase of this transportation revolution actually look like? Well, we are rapidly moving toward a hyper-connected aviation ecosystem. We're talking about fully predictive platforms that actually know a crew's transportation needs before the schedule is even published. We're going to see AI assistants working directly alongside airline operations teams. And looking at broader transportation trends, with an estimated 58 million autonomous vehicles expected by 2030, we're soon going to see seamless integration between autonomous shuttle coordination, smart city infrastructure, and airline logistics. Think of the traffic optimization we already see in smart cities like Barcelona or Singapore, but applied to aviation. The airport of the future is deeply, intelligently connected.
Let's bring this all home with our closing message in Section 7. Whenever we talk about all this automation, a really common concern among aviation professionals is, understandably, the human element. But the most important takeaway here is this: AI is not replacing aviation teams, it is empowering airlines to build faster, smarter, and far more resilient crew mobility operations. It really is your ultimate operational co-pilot, freeing your teams to focus on what matters most: safety, service, and strategic growth. So I'll leave you with this question: how much longer can your airline afford to rely on reactive legacy systems in a completely predictive world? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.